Bhishma was one of the most powerful warriors of his time and in history. Despite being about 5 generations old, Bhishma was too powerful to be defeated by any warrior alive at that time. Krishna had vowed not to take up any weapon during the Kurukshetra War. And Bhishma had vowed that he would make Krishna take up a weapon. Duryodhana approached Bhishma one night and accused him of not fighting the battle to his full strength because of his affection for the Pandavas. On the next day there was an intense battle between Bhishma and Arjuna. Bhishma fights aggressively, but Arjuna fights half-heartedly, for he is reluctant to fight Bhishma. Thus under Bhishma's relentless attacks Arjuna was struggling badly. His army around him was being slaughtered left and right even as he tried to cope with Bhishma's direct attacks against him. It had got to such a point that Arjuna's death seemed imminent and inevitable. Bhishma fired arrows such that Arjuna and Krishna were both injured. When Krishna observes that Arjuna can't bring himself to hurt his beloved grandsire Bhishma, he declares that he will himself slay Bhishma and other Kaurava warriors, even though he had vowed to remain unarmed during the war. After warning Arjuna and asking him to return to the Pandava camp, he jumps down from the chariot and picks up a chariot wheel to use as a weapon. On seeing this, Bhishma dropped his bow standing defenseless on his chariot. Intense ecstasy overwhelmed him seeing that Krishna was prepared to break his word for the sake of his friend and devotee Arjuna. Fully surrendered, he stood ready to die at the hands of his beloved Lord Krishna. Arjuna is ashamed and pleads before Krishna to stop. Arjuna ultimately convinced Krishna to remain true to his vow and return themselves to their chariot. Arjuna then assures Krishna that he will fight with full vigor. But Bhishma has succeeded in his vow of making Krishna take up a weapon. Thus Bhishma fulfilled his vow of forcing Krishna to raise a weapon. Then Arjuna used stronger weapons, injuring Bhishma. Bhishma and Arjuna's duel was praised by the gods themselves as they watched over it from the sky. Was Krishna's act an impulsive one? He did not pick up the weapon in a forgetful moment. Where is the question of impulse or forgetfulness for the Lord? It was a conscious and willful act on Krishna's part. But why did he break his own vow? Seeing Arjuna in difficulty and to protect him, Lord Krishna out of love for his devotee picked up a broken chariot wheel and ran towards Bhishma to kill him. It symbolized his role as the protector and preserver of Dharma. Another reason for picking up the wheel was that Bhishma was also a devotee of Lord Krishna and he wanted to see the Lord as a warrior. So he fulfilled the wish of Bhishma too.